Boker Tov, Mishlei Perek Chavbet, Pasuk Hey, Tzinim Pachim, thorns and ditches, Bederech Ikesh, in a crooked path, Shomer Nafsho Yirchak Mehem. If a person guards his soul, he will be able to distance himself from these crooked paths with thorns and ditches that you're going to fall and you hurt yourself. If a person guards his soul, he could distance himself from it. So the Gaon Vilna explains that this case, this story, this pasuk connects to a mashal brought down in the Gemara Masechet Sotah, Daf Mem Daled. The mashal goes as follows: that there's a person that's traveling at nighttime, and he doesn't have any form of candle or light or anything, and it's really dark, and he's afraid of thorns, he's afraid of ditches, he's afraid of animals, he's afraid of bandits and people, and then all of a sudden somehow he manages to get a torch. And the torch, you can only see, a little bit in front of him. So that helps him with the thorns and the ditches, but maybe not from animals and bandits. And then when it comes daytime, the sun rises, now he could even help himself from the animals and from the bandits. And then when he gets to a crossroads, or like an intersection, and now he's like, oh, now I know where I am, now I could go onto the right path. So that's a mashal, and the nimshal is connected to this pasuk, and he says that first off, why does the Gemara explain that he's worried about thorns and ditches and animals and bandits? What are all these representing? So he explains as follows: he says a person is comprised of guf, nefesh, ruach, and neshama, the body, and the three parts of the soul: nefesh, ruach, and neshama. So the body is connected to the four types of elements in a certain way, which is the guf is domem. Domem is an item that like a stone where it's just kind of there. Domem. That's the guf. That's the body. A body alone is like a piece of wood. A piece of wood's not a good explanation because the wood is really tzomeach. The next thing, that's something that grows, but it's kind of like a stone or a piece of metal. That's a domem. Tzomeach is like the nefesh. The nefesh is tzomachat, it could grow. Then there's ruach. Ruach is the wind. That's the chai, which is again so the ruach is connected to the ruach, which is the part that gives us life. And even animals have a ruach, meaning what they have a soul. What do they have? We have a nefesh, ruach, and neshama. The animal has a ruach. It could move around and stuff. And the neshama really is the fact that we are a medaber, that we are people that could speak. The also connects to the elements of afar, mayim, ruach, and esh. Afar is earth, that connects to the body, that connects to the domem, the part that's like a stone, that's like the earth. Mayim is connected the tzomeach, the thing that grows, because you pour water on something and it grows. That's something that's tzomeach. Ruach is connected to ruach, wind is connected to ruach inside of us, and the esh is the neshama and the medaber. The Yetzer Hara tries to fight us on these fronts as well. The guf, the nefesh, and the neshama. The guf, he tries to give us physical issues that could hold us back from doing mitzvot. It could also get us to spiritually to get us to sin, and also the neshama it tries to attack to put in general off on the wrong path. So we're bringing it back to this mashal is this person is in a state of fear. It's dark outside. He doesn't know where to go. There's all these things that could cause him harm. Now putting it back into spiritually looking at this story. So he says that there are mitzvot. He says are min haaretz. Torah is min hashamayim. And there's midot that connects to the path in the story, meaning like this: mitzvot are min haaretz. There's mitzvot that are physical, lulav, sukkah, matzah. There's things that are physical. Torah, learning Torah is something that's total spiritual. So mitzvot connect to the domem and the tzomeach. Torah connects to the esh and the ruach. Midot tovot is really the derech that we're supposed to be going on, which path in general. So the person is worried about the thorns, those are tzomeach. He's worried about the ditches, that's a domem. He's worried about the chaya ra'ah, the animals, that's chay. And he's worried about the listim, which are the medaber. Now what happens is he gets an avuka, he gets a torch. A torch is ner mitzvah v'torah or. So a ner is compared to mitzvot. So he hangs on to some mitzvot, and that lights up for him just around him. And that spares him from the thorns and the ditches. But then when it's daytime, which is Torah, or when he has Torah in his life, now he's spared from the animals and the human beings. And he's able to be on guard even in a stronger way when he connects to Torah. And then when he gets to an intersection, he knows exactly what path he's on. He has the proper midot avot to be on the proper path. So that's what's going on over here in our pasuk, is that there's these thorns and ditches on the wrong path, on a crooked path. If you're shomer nafsho, you connect to Torah mitzvot, you'll be on the right path. And one last point, 30 seconds. One last point is that sinim pachim is also compared to cold and hot. If a person gets cold, if a person gets cold or hot, sinim pachim also means that. And here, sinim pachim is compared to, he says that in Shamayim, when a person has a din of Gehinam, which the maximum din is 12 months, it's sinim pachim, 6 months in snow and sheleg, and 6 months in ish. So take that for what it's worth there. Okay, but Bezrat Hashem, we have to connect to Kiner Mitzvah Torah, or connect to the Mitzvah, connect to the Torah, and that will spare us to be on the right path always. Baruch Adonai Olam, Amen. Ve'amen. Rabbi Chananya ben Akasha Omer Tzach Kadosh Baruch Hu Lizakot. Edis Aleficha Chibra Lahem Torah Mitzvah Shneimar Adonai Havetz Man Tzidko Yegid Torah ve'Yadir.